Hello everybody, it's Lady Shatana, and welcome back to another one of my videos. This is a very, very special video where I'm here to thank all of you. And by all of you, I mean you, and you, and you, and everybody else. This is such an exciting day. Because of all of you believing in me and the things that I tell you and stuff, we have reached 1,000 people as subscribers for my channel, and that is amazing to me. The fact that you all trust me and love me enough to want to see what else I have coming, that's awesome. And I love you, and thank you. So when we hit 500 people, if any of you remember, those of you who were around at that point, I did a really cool cavern thing where I did beacons to show how many people 500 is. And so this time I've done something very, very similar. I found this very neat river, and I have placed 1,000 beacons to show how many that is. And look at this. Look at this. They go on and on and on. Each one of these beacons is one of you. So this is one of you, and 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 you're all shining bright in the night, and you're all amazing, and I love you all so much. And look at this. Look at that many people. Just brightens the world up. Look at that. Amazing. So thank you all. Thank you, and 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 thank you. Oh my goodness, so excited, so excited. And when something momentous like this happens, I like to do something in return. And usually that's giving you a sneak peek of something that's coming, or giving you some really cool information or something like that. So what I've got going this time for you is a new building in Minecolonies, is the GateHouse, and it is something that is really kind of cool, that will be used more and more in the future as the development for it comes in. So it's a special hut that it works kind of like a guard tower, where it has attached in it archer and knight, but they kind of hang out just in that one building. And it's also when you have friends that you're playing with on a server and you teleport to each other's colonies. It used to be that you would pop in right at where the town hall block is my understanding. But what's going to happen now is you're going to pop in at a gatehouse entrance, and then there's going to be some really cool stuff, like as we get like trading and all of these other things that are in the pipeline for Minecolonies, is all of these things are going to come through this gatehouse area. Now, Cavern, obviously completely underground, and I have these different ways of getting into the colony, but I have a lot of ways of getting into the colony, so it's almost difficult to figure out what I'm going to use for getting in and out of the colony. So I'm hoping you guys can help me out. So I'm going to go over some options that I've thought of, and see if you guys can help me figure out how I'm going to do my gatehouses, because I think there's going to be a lot of them in Cavern. So let's flip it to daytime, and we'll think about some ideas. So this obviously is the town hall. This particular one is the mega hall version of it. So it has the builder and the in the house, or the residents inside it, and sometimes when you just plop things down, things come in a little bit funny. But anyway, so one of my first ideas, obviously this is one of the main ways that people get in and out of the colony, the way that I have it built, and if you are utilizing this particular method of colony entry. And one thing I was thinking is the upper sort of I don't know what you would call it, a porch or deck or something over here, is empty. I don't actually have anything in there. So I was thinking that we could utilize that and build it right into this build. So what it would be is the gatehouse would take up this area here, and the stations for the guards to actually wait is going to be down below. But that would let me build this right into a space that's already kind of ready and waiting for it. So that's my first option. I think that would be a really good way to utilize something that's already been built and make sure that you have those guards that are, ready to go. And what they do is they kind of, the idea is that the guards are going to be sort of stationed over here, and they're going to watch for any baddies coming in and alert the rest of the local guards. That and obviously having the traders coming into this area and that sort of thing. So I need to find out if having the hut block up top would be any sort of problems with that. But that's my first idea, is doing that. So if you've played with the mod and with my style, you do know that I have some other types of entries and things as well. So this is the dock that attaches onto the front of that town hall. And there is also a courtyard version of this, which just goes onto the ground in front of that. The second idea was utilizing these and making this, the whole thing, the guardhouse. So maybe not the whole thing, but like attaching the guardhouse onto maybe these two, turning these into an actual usable item. So these would be guardhouses, maybe one, maybe two. And again, that is as long as you build one of these attached to the front of the town hall, this will be your entry into the colony. And then also give you those stationary guards that are watching for things to happen. So that's idea number 2, is utilizing these already existing builds as well. I also have, under the decorations area, I've got the gatehouse, or what I call the gates. And so these I think would also be really, really perfect when you're doing like additional entries into the colony, or if you have, where you're mixing and matching, you could use this as well. Just pop it into wherever. So you don't necessarily have to use it with Cavern. You can use it with anything. But how I've built these these are the large gates. And how I've got them built right now is that they actually have a section in here that is ready for the alt guard tower, the Cavern one that's been built to go into the lower cavern areas. So this was actually built to be able to fit one of those in here. So really, I would just change this, build things in here, and this would be a gatehouse. So I think this is almost a no-brainer. These are going to be really, really easy to switch over to actual gatehouses. And I have, of course, lots of different versions of these gates that I can use. Here's one of the lions, and there's 4 different versions of those different materials. So, I mean, I hope you've seen these. If you didn't know these existed, these do exist. So I think these are also a really good option. And then after that would be things like maybe building brand new, very, very small versions of the courtyard that will, maybe just encompass just this small section that will attach onto the front of the town hall over there. So utilizing either the main thing or just making a smaller version of that. So I have lots of options of how I can do the gatehouse, and so I have to decide whether I'm going to do all of them, whether I'm going to do some of them, whether I'm going to build something brand new. So it would be really cool if you guys would give me your opinions and see how I can work with those. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this off, and I'm going to say once again, thank you so much for believing in me and making me think that this is something that I can do to be a real YouTuber. So with that, I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and that we see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.